I'm TJ from Overmind.com. We're here with Memphis Mayfire. And like in most interviews, why don't you guys introduce yourselves, say what you do in the band. But I also want you guys to say, to change it up just a little bit, what is the ultimate dessert to have?
What's up? I'm Matty. I sing for a band called Memphis Mayfire. And the best dessert to have is the Kowalski girls make Oreo balls. And all it really is like an Oreo, but it's like soft and it's in ball form. And it's like, I guess, how would you really explain it? It's almost like cookie dough, but it tastes like Oreos.
We could have a whole conversation about this.
Yeah, we could talk about that for the whole time.
What's up? I'm Kellen. I play guitar, and I think I'd either have to choose sopapillas or tiramisu.
Sopapillas?
Yeah, you never had that? Like Mexican dessert?
What's up? I'm Anthony. I play guitar. I'm going to say my favorite dessert would have to be, and everyone's looking at me. I knew it. No, I just like, dessert. I just like a chocolate cake with the yellow cake with chocolate icing.
Oh, there you go.
I'm Jake. I play drums, and my favorite dessert would have to be either cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory. No, that's what I'm going with. That right there. That's my favorite.
Hey y'all, I'm Corey. I play bass in the band, and my favorite dessert is pineapple upside down cake.
All right, so how we normally start these interviews is, and it'd be insane if no one has ever heard of Memphis Mayfire at this point, but for anyone who hasn't, we like to play a little game, and it's describe your band's sound, but you can only use one word, you can't use an onomatopoeia, and you cannot use a genre.
It's like a fruit.
Only one word?
Hang on, son. This is going to be a good one. Wet. Our band is wet. And you can determine that however you want.
There have been 19 years of Warped Tour at this point, and I'm sure you guys have experienced Warped Tour as viewers over these 19 years. So what has been your favorite personal Warped Tour experience?
Well, this is our 19th year on Warped Tour, so we've had a lot of experiences, which is, I mean, too many to remember, really. I think,
Because we were like 5 when we did our first Warped Tour.
yeah, Kevin Lyman was actually singing for the band back then, so
Yeah.
I was playing bass.
It was guest vocals.
Yeah. Honestly, the barbecues are the best part. I think everybody would agree. Little social time for all the buds to get together and hang out and have a few burgers and recap on the day and all the awesome stuff that happened. Yep.
Yeah. Barbecues. He's got it all right there.
Barbecues. Actually, no, I will say our set last year in Toronto was ridiculous, though.
insane.
That was probably one of the best shows of my entire life, so that would go on there as well.
Because I was going to just ask, being a heavy band, what show have you ever done that had the sickest pit?
Do you think we could trade glasses for the rest of the interview?
Minor prescription. I don't know if we want to do that.
It's all right. All right.
What's your prescription?
What was the question again?
I'm now blind.
Oh, my.
Are they real strong?
Yeah, I'm going to vomit. Never mind. All right. Yeah, we have some pretty cool circle pits, triangle pits, square pits, octagon pits, had a few rectangle pits. Smelly pits,
Wet pits.
wet pits, shaved pits, hairy pits, olive pits.
Nerd pits, even.
Should we get like a giant package? We can have like a vertical circle pit. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Yeah.
Vertical pit, dude.
That floats.
And it'd just be constantly rotating.
For the bands that are still playing those small bar shows, do you guys still support them? And if you do, which bands do people still check out that are still trying to make it?
Honest to God, Kevin Lyman is so incredible at supporting bands that are up-and-coming bands that you would never, as an artist, be like, oh, this band's going to be on Warped, and this could, last year there was a band called Skinny Lister that was on Warped Tour that was so phenomenal. They were like a bluesgrassy drinking band that was from England. They were super cool. They had a girl in the band as well that was a really good performer and singer. Kevin finds bands that work really hard, that really need the attention, and they seek out to him, and that that do deserve it but wouldn't get the opportunity otherwise, and he gives them that opportunity, and that's really what makes him such an incredible festival owner. So yeah, absolutely, we back it and we support it. I think out of all the bands, that's probably the bands we check out the most. You know, the up and comers.
So is there any, besides Kingless, are there any up-and-comers that you guys have that you just thought were awesome seeing them? Warped Tour.
Last year there was a band full of like 10 or 11-year-old girls called Cherry Bomb, and they were rad, dude. You know, you could tell their parents were helping them out along the way, but they were killing it. They sounded like a female, like a young female version of just, I don't know, really cool rock and roll. So we definitely checked them out last year. Similar story this year. There's a real young band that just signed to a major label called Echo Smith. I'm not familiar with the music, but I'm definitely going to go check them out. Yeah, Greek Fire is a newer band. Phil from Story of the Year. That band everybody should know about. They're better than we are. We bow down. Greek Fire, check them out. Crossfaith as well, from Japan. Yeah, we played with them in Japan years ago, and they're still kicking. Crossfaith.
So if they only had enough time to see one song in your set, what would it be?
The last 5 seconds of Prove Me Right.
Yeah, I guess. It's pretty heavy. I don't know.
So they can hear the goat.
Jake's drum solo used to be my favorite part of our set. I would say Vices. Come out and catch Vices. It's powerful.
Sing along.
And girls just want to have fun.
And for one final question, I like ending all these interviews because back in elementary school, we learned that we should always learn a lesson of the day. So what would Memphis Maze Fire's random fact lesson of the day for everyone watching?
Memphis Maze Fire's random fact of the day would be...
Corey, you got any good sayings for us?
Plant your corn early this year. That's what it is.
Plant your corn early this year.
Crap.
Next question, please.
That was the last one.
Thank you.
All right, I'm
All
Keith.
right,
What?
Go ahead.
What's going on?
Sorry.
All right, I'm TJ Rogan from that is so hard to do. Is it like that delayed voice thing that you try to talk into a microphone?
You can do it, son.
5, 6, 7, 8. Hit it now. Come on, sign off.
All right, I'm TJ Rogan from Overmind.com. We're here with Memphis Mayfire.
Time to sign off. Come on now. And we are done.
And you'll get an album you'll start the album trend of like Disney goes punk.
Dude, I hope that I really, really want punk goes Disney. I really want it to happen, and I really want to